bet. You're very welcome. Here's Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Charlie, listening for Florida. Hotel Papa. Kilo Quebec, Golf Tango.
Hello, Cookie. Come on in, guys. We're getting ready to get rolling here. Here we go. Is a frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is anybody using this frequency? Boy, that's awfully blurry, isn't it? Let me see if I can fix that. That's a little better. Is a frequency in use? Is a frequency in use? Is anybody using this frequency? Doesn't sound like it. We're going to get rolling here. Here we go. CQ20, CQ20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meters. Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meters. Whiskey 7, Tango Victoria Sugar. All right, we got Kilo 0, Bravo Lima Sierra. That looks like Ken there. Hey, Ken, how the heck are you there, my friend out of Minnesota? How the heck you been?
Doing all right. Just happened upon your live here, seen the live notification, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, Roger. Not a terribly big signal, but we're not that far apart. But I got you in the logbook there, man. So you're the very first one tonight. I haven't been live doing this in a while, so I figured it's about time to come down to the shack and just get her done there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I'll give you a rundown here real quick because it's not my usual setup. FT891 with the ATAF 120.
Oh, Roger. The FT891. It's sounding pretty good. You're about a 5 and 7. You can probably see it there on the live. About a 57. This thing doing all right there tonight?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 5.9.
Copy. All right. Well, good deal. I got her turned down. I'm only running about 300 watts or so. I just said, heck with it. Let's just low for a long tonight, you know?
Yeah, well, next time I'll get you on the new base that I got, the FTDX 1200 and the, the AL80B.
Oh, heck yeah. Get that 3500Z fired up there. Get that glass going on, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Well, I got 4 572Bs, but we're only hitting them with about 20 watts here. Yeah, copy there, Ken. All right, man. Well, the conditions are kind of swinging on us a little bit here, so I'm going to get rolling and see if we can't work some pile-ups or something here tonight. Figure if we can roll for about an hour or so here, we'll do pretty good on the live. So, appreciate you being in there, Kenneth. Thank you very much there, sir. I know your QSL cards are, too. They're right above me up here, man. I know exactly. I'm looking right at it here, right there. So, there you go, buddy. All right, we got you in the logbook there, man. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your night there, sir. And we'll catch you on down the coax another time there, my friend. Kilo 0, Bravo Lima Sierra. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra. Out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
73.
QRZ.
November 9, Victor Kilo Victor.
November 9, Victor Kilo Victor. Looks like Dennis in Indiana there. QSL.
QSL, yes, in Warsaw, Indiana. You're coming in 5959. That's you.
Roger. I got you about a 5 and 7, about a 57 over here in central Montana there. QSL.
QSL, thank you very much. I appreciate it. God bless. It's 73.
73 there, my friend. Thank you very much for being there. November 9, Victor Kilo Victor. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt. 73 and QRZ.
Whiskey 8, Juliet, Whiskey Delta.
Whiskey 8, Whiskey Juliet Delta. Looks like John in Ohio there. Roger?
Negative. It's Whiskey 8, Juliet, Whiskey Delta. It's John in Michigan. You're 59 plus 20 tonight. Over.
Roger. Okay, I apologize. There it is, John in Michigan. Sorry about that. I fat-fingered the call sign there on QRZ. Yeah, good signal over here, man. 5.7 to 5.9 there, Roger.
Roger, roger. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that round you were 5 over 9, so just so you know that. Beautiful signal up here in the Belt, Montana. Thank you very much, sir. We got you in the logbook, and we'll catch you next time around. Whiskey 8, Juliet, Whiskey Delta. Old John over there, sounding good there, my friend. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ.
Kilo Mike 4, Papa, Oscar, Papa.
Kilo Mike 4, Papa, Oscar, Papa. Looks like Robert in Florida there. Roger?
Roger, roger. 5 plus 2 me tonight, sir.
You are 5'9 plus 10 over, man. You are just booming up here into Montana.
6 element mono banner, legal limit. What is your way? You sound great, too. 5 plus 10. 7-3, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, Robert. I really appreciate it there, sir. And you keep up the good work, too, man. 6-element mono bander and full legal limit is it's doing a good job for you over there. So we're only running about 300 watts over here, give or take a little bit, and just on a homemade 20-meter horizontal dipole that I built out of aluminum. So it's broadside east and west, about 30 feet in the air. That's all we got. But anyway, there you go, man. I really appreciate you there. Have a great rest of your evening there. Kilo Mike 4, Papa, Oscar, Papa. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ.
November 6th, November.
November 6th, Hotel Bravo Juliet. Looks like Michael in California. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, you're 5'9 in Northern California. Sounding good. Over.
Roger, roger. You got a good signal down here, too. And I'm looking at your QRZ page. What the heck? That's an awesome picture. You got the cop playing the decrepit piano on the side of the road there. Oh, my gosh. That is good stuff.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Well, I just want to say real quick, that's a really awesome picture. And, hey, thank you very much for your service, man. You do a service out there that a lot of people couldn't handle, and I do just want to say I really appreciate it there. Roger.
Hey, Roger, thank you very much. I see you're banging through contacts really quick. Are you running POTA or anything or something?
Nope. I'm just sitting here in my house, man. I am okay with having a little bit of a conversation there for a while. So what I do is I go live on TikTok over here, and I just try to work some pile-ups and just kind of mess around. It's been quite a while. In fact, I work for John Deere, and so as you can probably imagine, I've been extremely busy all summer long, so I haven't been able to get on the radio much. So here we are. We're back at it again, and as season's starting to die down a little bit, and yeah, that's kind of what we do. So like I said, no issue with having a conversation there.
I just didn't know if you're just trying to get some points or I'm in Northern California, Humboldt County. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, but I moved up here last year, about a year ago almost, and just about to retire, so it's a change of life for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And that's that Northern California, man. That's absolutely beautiful country down there. I mean, I've been down in like the redwoods and stuff like that, Southern Oregon, on the coast, and that general vicinity. In fact, I've been down around Humboldt area too. So, yeah, it's nice country there. That's for sure. Big change from San Francisco.
Oh yeah, different way of life. Hey, Travis, did you give me a signal report? I don't remember.
Oh, heck, I don't remember either. I was slamming through stuff so quick. I'm going to give you about a 5 and 8, 58 there.
Okay. You're 10 over. That's pretty good for 20 meters for our distance. The band's really starting to open up the last hour.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was noticing too, and I thought, I better go live. I better get this going. So, yeah, if you look at, well, you've probably looked at my QRZ page there, but yeah, I do upload this stuff to YouTube also. So, it's just kind of something I do. It's kind of fun, and really, for me, it's more along the educational side of things, I am a VE too, so I mean, man, if I can get somebody into amateur radio just by doing some simple stuff like this, boy, I'm going to do it. So that's kind of why I do it there.
Yeah, that's great. It's good to have new people coming in. Well, anyway, I just want to pop in and say hello. Just really quick, I'm curious what my signal is compared to your noise level.
My noise level is about an S2 or S3, and you're about a 5.7 to 5.8, give or take a little bit. I mean, bands are always up and down a little bit on 20, but no, I can hear you just fine. Like if I was not able to look at an S meter here on this 7300, I would probably tell you that you're like a 5 and 9.
Okay. I'm running 300 watts on a 10340 meter inverted V. The apex is 28 feet. So I'm happy with that signal report. Thanks.
Absolutely, my friend. I really appreciate you being there. And again, thank you for your service. And, man, I hope you enjoy retirement. Just curious, how much longer do you have?
Well, I think they're going to retire me out next month. It's a medical thing, so got some chronic injuries from work, so I think they're wrapping it up next month.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, I guess, gosh, I hope everything's all right with you there. But sounds like hopefully it'll work out for you there, so that's good. But if they'll retire you, then, I mean, what the heck? Sounds like you put in your time, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just pain, back pain, whatever. I got a new hip, but I can ride a horse and I can work cattle, so I'm all good.
Well, there you go. There you go. Good deal. All right, Michael, I'm going to let you go, man. Let's see if we can't get a few more going on out here. And I really appreciate you being there, my friend. Thank you very much. And just so you know and everybody else listening here, if we've made contact and you want a QSL card and you don't have one, then go ahead and just send me an email. I'm good on QRZ. I'll shoot one out to you, no problem. Or if you want to send me one, I'll shoot you one back. No SASE required on my end. So just throwing it out there. But we do have a whole wall. This shack is just completely plastered in QSL cards in here. So anyway, there you go. All right, Michael, thank you very much for being there, sir. Again, thanks for your service, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening there, my friend. And I hope to catch you on down the coax another time. November 6th, Hotel Bravo Juliet. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
Hey, 73, Travis. Yeah, take a look at my QRZ page. You might find it interesting. I've been in him since I was in high school in 1983, so got a lot of stuff up there. But yeah, I'll send you a QSL card your way. 73, have fun. N6HPJ.
Copy. I'll be looking for it in the mail there, my friend. 73. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra, QRZ. There was a big signal. November 6th, Papa Echo Quebec. Looks like Dan in California there. QSL.
QSL, Travis, thank you so much. You're 5'9 plus here and you're Los Angeles, and just sounding great, just spinning across the band. Thought I'd give you a quick report from Southern Cal, but just sounding great this way. W7TBS and 6PEQ.
Roger there, Dan. I tell you what, man, you're like 5'9 plus 10. So, yeah, you came in there and we're starting to get a pile up here now. So you came in there and covered her up. So you're, yeah, you're doing good there, my friend.
Fine business. And we'll let you go work the others and have yourself a great Labor Day weekend up there in Montana. And nice to meet you here, my friend. W7TBS and 6PEQ.
Copy there, Dan. Absolutely there, my friend. You have a great Labor Day weekend as well. And, boy, this is the first 2 days I've had off in quite a while. Yeah, 2 days. That's right. But that's all right. No big deal. So it'll be nice. Get an extra day to kind of relax there. And then we hit the grindstone again on Tuesday morning. So anyway, thank you very much, Dan. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Beautiful signal. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, my friend. November 6th, Papa Echo Quebec. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 9 Lima Foxtrot Juliet.
All right, Kilo Charlie 9 Lima Fox Juliet. Looks like Jeff in Wisconsin there. QSL.
Yep, QSL, Travis. Hope you're doing well. I just want to give you a report out of Wisconsin here. You're about 10 over S9. Hold it in there pretty good. Sounding good tonight. Over.
Copy. Well, your signal's not too shabby yourself there, sir. I mean, good solid 5 and 9, knocking the +5 mark there on the old 7300 there. Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, I know you got a pretty big pileup, so I won't hold it. But I just wanted to ask you. You said you work for John Deere. You work for a dealership or a manufacturing plant? Over.
Oh, I work for a dealership over there. I don't manufacture nothing. I sell parts, man. That's what I do.
Roger that. Yeah, I used to work at the John Deere manufacturing facility in Horicon, Wisconsin. They make the gators and some of the tractors and whatnot, the lawn tractors. But okay, I just was curious. I hope you and your family are doing well and have a great Labor Day tomorrow. Hope you guys are enjoying the day tomorrow. Over.
Absolutely there, Jeff. Yeah, you as well, man. And that's kind of a rough deal. You know, I mean, you know, the company treats me well. I'll give it that. You know, I will say that much, but I kind of disagree with what they're doing right now, what the John Deere company is doing with some of their employees, and especially at the manufacturing facilities. I mean, it's out of my control. And, you know, fortunately for me, I feel very, very grateful for it. It's probably not going to affect me at all. If it does, it's going to be very minimal. So, anyway, but there is a lot of folks out there who do work for that company that are kind of on the outs right now, and they're doing some funny stuff. So, I don't know. It's kind of one of them things.
Oh, yeah. I worked for them a while back. I was actually just in the IT role, their IT, the computer side. But, yeah, a lot of good people there. And, yeah, they're kind of moving some of the jobs around. But, yeah, I know what you mean. But, okay, Travis, I'll let you get back to it there. You have a great evening, and always a pleasure. I'll log you again on QRZ, and I think I might send you a card, though. I don't think I've ever exchanged QSL cards with you, so I'll try and get one in the mail, and we'll look forward to hearing back from you. You have a great night, and thanks for the contact. Over.
Copy there, Jeff. All right, I really appreciate it, man. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'm actually out of stamps. I sent out 47 cards today, or actually, excuse me, 48. I sent out 48 cards this morning, and I'm completely out of stamps. So next weekend, hopefully, I'll go get another roll of stamps from the post office there. And so anyway, I'll keep an eye out for them, and I'll get them out as soon as I can. When I get them in, when I get the cards in, I'll return them as soon as I can. I bet you I got 300 or 400 QSL cards out here that I could send out, no problem. So, anyway, all right, Jeff, I'll keep an eye out, man, and really appreciate you being in there. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful rest of your night there, my friend. We'll catch you on down the coax another time. Kilo Charlie 9, Lima Fox Juliet. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ. Foxtrot Zulu Victor again.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Foxtrot Zulu Victor, Western Pennsylvania. You're giving me a 5-9 plus 10. Beautiful signal in Western Pennsylvania. The name is Bill, Bravo India, Lima.
Copy there, Bill. You're doing pretty good there yourself, sir. You're a good solid 59. Good solid 5-9 into central Montana there. QSL.
QSL, I believe it was Travis, and just recently got on the HF band, slowly working to work all states. Already confirmed for Montana, but nice to talk to you. Over.
Absolutely there, Bill. Yeah, man, you're sounding good over here. I really appreciate you being in there. Well, I just got you logged into QRZ, so if you need Montana, you got it there, my friend.
Washington and up in that corner yet, but nice talking to you, and we'll let you make some more contacts there. 73s, W7TVS from WB3FZV.
Copy there, Bill. All right there, my friend. Well, thank you very much for being in there. It is much appreciated. And like I said, we got you in the log there, my friend. Thank you very much for being in there, Bill. All right there, my friend. Well, thank you very much for being in there. It is much appreciated. And like I said, we got you in the log there, my friend. Thank you very much for being in. All right, I kind of fat-fingered it there. I think I got it, though. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Bravo, November, Mike. Is that right?
Negative. Kilo Foxtrot 0, November, Mike.
Okay, there we go. We got it that time. Sorry about that there, Chris. All right there, my friend. Kilo Fox 0, November, Mike. Chris in Minnesota. Good signal up here there, sir.
Also got a good signal from you, 5-9, Travis. Enjoy your videos.
Oh, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it there, sir. Yeah, you're sounding good, man. Good solid 59. So, let's see here. How new are you? How new of a ham are you there, sir? Just curious.
I have talked to you before a couple months ago. I'd be about a year.
Okay, Roger. I just seen the amount of lookups there. Oh, looks like we've worked, holy cow, we've worked 2 different times there. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, good deal, man. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been making videos lately. I'm so darn busy at work, you know. So, but we're starting to settle down. Harvest is pretty well over with, and seeding started. So we're gonna have some more time to be able to hang out in the Radio Shack as we come on to fall and winter here. So we'll be out here making more lives and making more videos too. There, QSO.
Sounds great, Travis. You have a good one. Make some more contacts. 73.
All right, Chris, thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you being in there as usual. Thanks for the number 3 contact that we got logged today. I really appreciate that there, my friend. Kilo Fox 0, November, Mike. Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana, 73, QRZ. Okay, was that Kilo 0 Zulu Germany Charlie?
QSL, that's correct. And you're 5'9" with me in South Texas, over.
Roger there, Thomas. All right, man. Well, you're sounding good. Looks like you got a pretty cool setup there. Looks like you got a nice, maybe a tri-band beam there. And, well, you got one of those darn, one of them telescoping, or crank-up tubular tower there. I've always kind of wanted one of those. I think that'd work real good at my QTH. But, man, you got some stuff going on there, my friend.
Yeah, but that's not the one I'm on. I'm on the one that's 40 meters tall using a Mosley antenna. Yeah, I got 2 antennas here, over.
Oh, copy. Yeah, I see the big tower there too. So that's a heck of a tower. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like that. It works well. And you got 3 elements on 10 through 40. It makes at 40 meters high. It makes for 120 feet. It makes for a nice antenna system.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, my antenna's like 30 feet in the air, so it's not terribly high up. But just the way we're situated here, I just don't have room for a tower. I used to have the big tower up and all that jazz, but I just don't have room for it here anymore. So yeah, it kind of is what it is. You know, we moved to a little tiny lot from a bunch of land, and that's just the way she goes.
Well, you're still 5'9". You're 59 here in South Texas.
Yeah, you're 5'9", 5'9 + 5 there. You're doing a really good job there, Tom.
Okay, well, QSL, thank you, and 73.
73 there, my friend. I hope you have a great rest of your night and keep up the good work. Fantastic signal and beautiful audio there, my friend. You're sounding absolutely great. We'll catch you next time around there, Tom. Kilo 0 Zulu Golf Charlie. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ. Sierra India Zulu again. Roger. All right there, Steve. Well, I appreciate you being there, my friend. I got you about a 5 and 7. About a 57 down here, but sounding good. Beautiful picture there over the waterway. Toronto, Ontario there. That's a really cool picture. I really like that there, Roger.
Pretty well every sports team you can imagine here. I'll get your thoughts right, and I guess you can tell me where you are in Montana and how far you are from Phillies or Butte. I know I've been there years ago.
Yeah, I'm a little ways from Butte out there, but just a little, I don't know, gosh, couple out, 2-3 hours away from Butte, something like that. I'm almost center of the state. I'm about 17 miles southeast of Great Falls is where I'm at. Roger, Roger. I got you logged there, Steve. I definitely got you logged, so you'll get your confirmation there for sure when you get her logged in the logbook there on QRZ. So, all right there, my friend. I really appreciate you being in there. Thank you very much. And we'll catch you next time around there, my friend. Victor Echo 3, Sierra India Zulu. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana.
Kilo 4, Delta Uniform November Sierra to radio.
Kilo 7, Bravo, Uniform Charlie.
Okay, I think I heard... Oh, man, I think I totally fat-fingered that. Let's try that. I heard a Kilo 4 station again.
Roger, Kilo 4, Delta Uniform Papa, Tennessee, but a Montana expat. Over.
Okay, so yeah, I can see you're in Tennessee, but you're a Montana what?
Expat. Used to live there. Billings. Got relatives there. Got nieces in Great Falls. Lots of family in Montana. Over.
Oh, copy. So you probably know where Belt is then. That's where I'm at. In the thriving metropolis of Belt, Montana. But yeah, we got a couple of cousins down there, and well, a few cousins down there in the Billings area. And let's see, my wife has an aunt over in Lewistown. They got family over in Missoula, up in St. Ignatius, by Flathead Lake. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good deal, man. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm just outside of Great Falls, about 17 miles south-southeast there, Roger.
Roger, if I could have made a living in Montana, I probably would not have left. It's certainly one of the most beautiful states anywhere on the planet, and I've traveled just about everywhere. I love Montana. There's no question about it. But couldn't make a living there. Anyway, appreciate you being there. Appreciate you picking me up. How are you copying me, by the way?
Yeah, I was just going to give you a signal report there. You're 5'9 + 5, bouncing the 10 mark there, too. So, yeah, beautiful signal out of Tennessee there, Sam.
Roger, you're about +10 here, and just coming in loud and clear. So, how was hunting season? Did you get anything this last year? Are you on the lottery? What's the deal?
Oh, my boy went out there and got himself a buck for his first time. And, yeah, we're getting ready here. We're gearing up right now. So, we got a little issue with his scope. So, we're going to be getting that fixed up here next week on his rifle there. And we got a youth hunt coming up for deer that he's going to take advantage of. I think it's the 18th and 19th or 17th and 18th of October. It's a Thursday to Friday, I know that. I'm going to take that off and call him out of school. We're going to go see about getting him a buck. And then general season starts toward the end of October there for deer. So, but they're pretty easy to get out here. I mean, gosh, we live out here. It's all ranches. I know all the ranchers, so they just say, "Oh yeah, go ahead." So we go out there and do it. I might even try for a pronghorn this year. Heck, I don't know.
Roger, it's a funny thing. I always thought that all my shots were going to be long range. It is Montana after all. So everything I sighted in was like 250, 350 yards. And when it came down to it, I never made a shot over 50, 60 yards in Montana. Over.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's how it goes. You got your guys out here who are trophy hunters, and they do take these crazy long shots. They'll be up on some ridge somewhere up in the darn Rocky Mountains there, and take a shot at some elk, 1,000 yards away or something crazy. But I don't do that. Typically speaking, I'll if I'm zeroed in at about 100 yards for any caliber rifle, I'm pretty good. I usually use a 300 Win Mag though, so if I hit the animal, it's typically going down there high.
I got you there. So, I was never a trophy hunter. I enjoy the meat, and the does are always fine, and no special permits for that. And I'm happy with the meat and love the liver. That was probably my favorite part of the deer. Anyway, you got plenty of people lined up to listen to you, and good hearing from an old Montana
fellow there. So maybe we'll run across you again sometime here in the future. Anyway, have a wonderful evening and 73s, and good luck to you in the hunting season. This is KK4DUP, over.
Roger, roger there, Sam. All right there, my friend. Well, hey, I really appreciate you being in there, and yeah, it's great to talk to an ex-Montana and too there, you know, so to speak. So, but anyway, well, heck yeah. So if my boy gets that deer during the youth hunt, then we're gonna go get him a B tag so we can get another one. And you know, I'm not much of a trophy hunter. We do it for the meat. You know, we put it in the freezer and. So yeah, we're about out of it now. We're getting down to the nitty gritty on the venison in there. So it's plum time, and it's starting to feel like fall out there. By golly, I've been scoping out some of them bucks out there, but you can take a buck or a doe. It's just a general season. They don't care. I typically try to take a younger buck. Like my boy got himself a little forked horn last year, but boy, was it good eating. Little whitetail, but well, he was actually a pretty good sized deer. But anyway, there you go. So, all right, Sam. Well, hey, you have a great rest of your evening there, my friend. Thank you very much for being in there. We got you logged into QRZ, and I hope to catch you next time around. We'll catch you down the coax there, my friend. Thanks again, and we'll shoot the bull another time when we're just out there kind of doing something a little different there. So have a good night there, sir. Kilo 4, Delta Uniform Papa, Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana, 73.
73, Roger.
November Sierra 2 radio.
November Sierra again?
November Sierra 2 radio.
November Sierra 2 radio. Looks like Andrew in Grants Pass. How the heck are you?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Just listening on the last conversation about all the deer. Man, you're having good times out there. We don't get that kind of treatment down here. We only get the $1 per season.
Yep, I know that. I used to live in Oregon there. In fact, I lived in Junction City, so I know right where you're at. No, well, that's north of you there, but yep, yeah, I know. Yeah, you get $1 and that's it. But out here, you go, by golly, you know, you go out there and you say, oh, well, hey, there's a deer. You know, it doesn't matter, like I said, doe or not. You shoot it, you go tag it, you take it home, and then you go right back to the store and say, yeah, I would like a B tag, and they go, oh, here you go, and you go out and get another one. They don't care. But the thing is, they're so overrun with them out here. It's just, they're everywhere.
Yeah, no kidding. I wish they were overrun down here because it's kind of thin, you know what I mean? They've been overhunted for years. The cougars have been coming back, and everything else has been coming back, and they've just been overhunted so long in this state, and they're so controlled in this state, it's kind of crazy. I wish we could go for doe. It'd be awesome, but we can't. Yep.
Yeah, I understand. I typically won't take a doe. I mean, I will. If I'm real hard up, I'll take it, but I usually look for the younger bucks. I probably saw last year when me and my boy were hunting. This was his first hunt last year, so I probably saw the absolute biggest whitetail I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm going, oh my God. And he's like, let's get it. And I'm like, we can't get it. We can't hunt on that land right there, buddy. That's, was not permitted land. So that one was kind of a shame. That one, if it was on legal land, I would have taken it.
Yeah, that's totally a shame. I've got an uncle out here that has got some pretty good acreage, and every time I've been out there on opening day, I've always heard just gunshots off in the distance. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm done. It's just not going to be worth it this year because they come onto the property all the time, except for opening day. So, yeah, I've kind of given it up a little bit. I've got my buck, a few years ago. That was a funny story all in itself.
Oh yeah, yep, I understand that. That's the way it goes. I quit hunting when I was out there. I'm not going to go too deep into the story, but because I got quite a few people out here. But yeah, I quit. If I couldn't get it on our piece of land, I wasn't going out to the woods. There's too many yahoos out there.
Yeah, there's definitely too many yahoos out here. But every now and again you get a good spot, and then you get a good buck. But you know what I mean? It's all about the pronghorns. Sometimes it's all about the good meat. That's what it's all really about.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's all about feeding the family and filling up the freezer, man. That's it right there. Getting some good, hearty, natural meat there. So that's what we try to do anyway. But yeah, it's kind of one of them things, man. I've never been a trophy hunter, but like I said, that whitetail last year, oh boy, if it was legal on legal land, I would have taken that one. But just because, yeah, such is life.
All right, Travis. I'll let you go and get to these other guys. I'm going to give you a signal report of 5.9 plus out here in Southern Oregon.
All right there, Andrew. Well, you're doing good here too there, my friend. You're a good solid 5 and 9, so fantastic to hear Oregon out there. Maybe we'll get some of them boys from Eugene or Albany or something that I know out there too. Maybe even the Salem area. Heck, who knows? So maybe somebody will shoot somebody a message like Kilo 7 Oscar Whiskey in Eugene or one of them guys out there. But anyway, it is what it is. So, all right there, Andrew. You have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much there, sir. I got you logged in the logbook, and we'll catch you next time around there, my friend. November Sierra 2 Romeo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ.
73, brother.
Kilo Mike 4 Sierra Oscar Mike.
Kilo Mike 4 Sierra Oscar Mike. That looks like Jeff in Florida there, QSL.
QSL. Very good. We are just now trying out a brand new E-Antennas Mini 4 beam, and you are only the second contact we've made on it so far. Just put it up in the air yesterday afternoon, so looking for some signal reports to see how it is. You are coming in here 5.9 over into Central Florida. Back to you.
Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, man, you're doing really good. Fairly solid 5 and 9, 5.8 to 5.9 there into Montana. Of course, the band is up and down. It's 20 meters. It's always up and down. But yeah, for the most part, 58 to 59. So beautiful signal up here there, sir.
We thank you for that. It looks like we must have it pointed the right direction and actually be it's doing what it is. We're running about 400 watts is what we're doing. We have an AL600 Ameritron, and on 20 meters it does good to give us about 450. So, but that just wanted to get in here and see if we could get to you out there and say good evening to you. Nice having a little QSO with you, and look forward to doing it again. KM4SOM.
Roger there, Jeff. All right there, man. Well, you keep up the good work there, my friend, and you have fun with that beam. That's awesome. I wish I had a beam up here, but I don't, so it is what it is, But, boy, I'd be dangerous with a beam, I tell you. I do pretty good on this dipole here. You stick me with a, 3-element beam or something, and, I've thought about putting a boom on this thing and putting a reflector behind it. I think that would probably work pretty good too. Just add one element behind it there, then spin her around. But yeah, I don't know. One of these days we'll get something done there. But for now, I'm going to deal with what I got. It seems to do good for me. So, all right there, Jeff. I really appreciate you being there, sir. And great job from Florida. Keep up the good work there, my friend. You're doing fantastic. Kilo Mike 4 Sierra Oscar Mike. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir. MIZ again? Kilo 1, Mike, Italy, Zulu. There you are. You're Chuck over there in New Hampshire. I thought that call sign sounded familiar there. I'm looking at your QRZ page now. Looks like you got some pretty cool stuff up. Looks like a 6-meter beam, maybe a 2-meter beam up there. Oh, you got a kitty cat in the shack too, and a whole pile of QSL cards. Holy cow! Roger. Well, if you're watching right now, I mean, you can see them there. I've got them on the wall. They're all over. In fact, I've even got them on the ceiling if you're watching the live right now. But, yeah, I thought that call sign sounded familiar. That's why I called you out of there. I was like, hey, I know him. So, good deal there, Chuck. Right on, man. I appreciate you being in there. Roger, Roger, man. I'll be looking for it in the mailbox there. Like I said, I just got to go get some stamps. I used all the rest I had today, so. But I got probably like 400 cards sitting here ready to go. But yeah, just right on there. You know, put TT or TikTok or something right there, and I'll make sure to notate it in the QSL card I send you as well. There, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. All right, man. I know there's a lot of people calling you. Thanks for finally making contact over the airwaves, and I appreciate you following me also. We'll catch you later. 73 for now. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra from Cape 1 MIZ.
Roger, Roger there, Chuck. All right there, man. Thank you very much for being in there from New Hampshire. You take care out there on the East Coast. Gosh, it's getting late over there. I hope you have the day off tomorrow for Labor Day anyway. But anyway, all right, man. Thank you very much. Holy cow, I love getting in the logbook there, my friends on TikTok. That's really cool. Kilo 1, Mike India Zulu. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 there, my friend, and QRZ. Okay, I heard a Foxtrot Alpha Mobile.
Kilowatt Echo 0, Delta Foxtrot Alpha.
Okay, Kilowatt Echo 0, Delta Foxtrot Alpha, and that's Adam in Nebraska there, and your mobile, QSL?
Roger, QSL. Yep, the handle is Adam, and I am mobile in Nebraska. Just pulled over here. I'm about 5, maybe 7 miles outside the city limits, out at a public hunting spot, and taking advantage of the RFI quiet environment, man.
Oh, heck yeah, that's what you got to do, man. You got to take advantage of that RFI quiet environment. I totally understand that. Like when I've got HF in my pickup there too. In fact, I got a bunch of bands. I got, you know, GMRS, 11 meters, 2 meters, 70 centimeter, and 6 meters through 40 meters in my pickup. So I get that. When you start getting into town, man, you start getting blasted on HF pretty good.
Absolutely. I have noticed that. That is one of the things that I like about being mobile is during the spring and the summer and the fall, you know, when it's decent to be outside. I'll get outside of town and spend a couple, 3 hours out there working HF. And as I start to come back into town, as I get closer to the edge of town, I can just watch that F meter just get higher and higher as I get closer. But yeah, I've got about as much of the guys as piled in a Jeep. I've got the Yaesu 8901 up here, and a Nikon ID5100. And I've got a couple handhelds sitting over here and a digital voice hotspot. So sometimes I get a lot of crazy looks about how many antennae I've got on the Jeep. But it's mobile, and I love going mobile.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that, you know, and I'll add antennas and take them off and put different antennas on the pickup and move them around and stuff like that. You know, I've got a couple of them that just are permanently mounted and they stay there all the time, but I'm always messing around with it, you know, and my coworkers just look at me like, what do you put in there now, you know? And it's like, you guys don't even know, you don't understand, but whatever, that's cool, you know. Yeah, and I get weird looks too, so all the military guys out here, you know, we're pretty close to the Air Force Base. I get a lot of waves from military. I will say that much too. So, but no, it's pretty cool, you know, being a mobile there, especially when you have a lot of different frequencies and bands to use. But that's something I want to do. I want to get like a mobile hotspot there, especially with that FTM 500 in there, boy. You can do a lot of stuff with that that fusion and whatnot.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a hand here locally that I know fairly well, and that's what he's been doing. He's been working with a couple of emergency management directors in the area, and they've got a Wires X repeater put up about a couple, 3 weeks ago. Still got a few bugs to work out of it, and I think they still need to get the HRI 200 up on there so we can access Wires X. But yeah, Wires X is a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to have to say my favorite is probably D-Star. I've had the most fun on that. One of the handhelds I have here is an ID52, so that was kind of one of those buy once, cry once kind of things, you know. But it's well worth it, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. It involves RFI radio frequency in some way, shape, or form. I definitely got to get in there and play with it.
Oh yeah, 100% understand that. And I've got a D-Star rig over here. I got a brand new ID 5100 here. I've never even taken it out of the box. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get D-Star going. I'm going to set it up in the shack, and I'm going to do this and that. And I never did it. So, I don't know. I might sell a thing. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it. But if I sell it, I'll probably regret it, because in 6 months, I'll be like, well, crap, I wish I had it now. Because that's the only thing I've got for D-Star. But I don't know, kind of one of those deals, you know. I'm a ham operator and I get crazy and wild sometimes, and you know, sometimes a credit card she gets a little bit warm there and starts smoking once in a while there. Hi.
Yes, this one certainly does. If I don't watch it, I can get definitely carried away too. I just brought home a 3D printer earlier in the week, and you know, I've been watching so many YouTube videos, hand tubers, you know, where they start talking about their antenna project that they're building, and then they get to the point where they say, well, you know, it's got 3D printed parts in it, and if you want these files, you can download them from my website. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I got to find out what this printing stuff is. And now that I've been working with it for about a week and playing around with some CAD/CAM software, I mean, it's just the snowball is in motion, and there ain't nothing that's going to stop it. So, but yeah, I hear you. It's just one thing leads to another. But the main thing is that we're enjoying ourselves.
Yep, that's just the way she goes, man. That's the way she goes in amateur radio. So anyway, yeah, it's not a cheap hobby. It can be a cheap hobby, but typically it's not, because I like to build stuff and play with new things and experiment and all that good stuff. You know, I've been out here playing with an antenna. I went outside about 10 different times a day trying to mess with this stupid antenna that I built, and it's still not working right. So we're gonna play with it again in the morning, you know. But anyway, yeah, it is what it is. So, all right there, Adam. Well, great QSO there, man. I'm going to let you go. I got a whole bunch of people out there. I'm only going to be running about another half an hour or so here, maybe 45 minutes, and before I shut this thing down. So I'm going to see if we can't get a few more out there, my friend. Thank you very much for being in there from Nebraska. I really appreciate you there, Adam, and we'll catch you on down the coax another time there, my friend. Kilo Echo Zero Delta Fox Alpha. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
Oh, yeah, you're having to put a few things well. I will get along and look forward to it again sometime. KE0 DSA 73.
73 there, my friend. We'll catch you later. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. QRZ. I think I heard a November Fox. Okay, I pulled a November 4 Tango Oscar Zulu, I think. Is that right? There we go. Okay, we got it that time. Kilo November 4 Tango Oscar Zulu. That looks like Dave in North Carolina there. QSL. Yeah, oh, 1,000% on that there, my friend. It is, it's just one of those hobbies. You know, no hobby is cheap, that's for sure. But, you know, the cool part about ham radio is you can make it as cheap as you want or expensive or as expensive as you want. You know, but over the, 30 years I've been doing this, boy, I sure have acquired a lot of crap. And I've sold a lot of crap, too. And then every time I sell it, I regret it. So, yeah, I don't know. It is expensive, though, by golly.
Play, you got to get your wire down. Simple as that. I'm running barefoot 80 watts with the wire up in the pine tree trying to keep the cost down. It doesn't seem to be working all that good with the cost down. I'm going up against guys looking up for stuff. Not complaining, just stating facts. But the band seems to be good tonight. You're coming in good. Great signal. 5-9 plus.
Roger. I appreciate the 5.9 plus, and yeah, you're a good 5.7 to 5.8, man. Sounding good over here. So yeah, David, you're doing a good job. And I tell you, man, most of my contacts I've ever made have been with 100 watts and a wire and a tree. But a number of years ago, I've had a lot of amplifiers too. But I tell you what, a number of years ago, I got a really good deal on this Clipperton L here that I'm talking on. And, man, I'll never get rid of this amp. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. I have ran it. And like right now, I'm only running it at about 350 watts. I'm not even running it very hard. I'm only poking like 25 watts into it. So it's, of course I had to put new tubes in it here about a year and a half ago. And, when I pulled the tubes out of there, they were the original, Dentron tubes. They said Dentron Electronics Corporation on them. So, what the heck? And but yeah, I don't know. It's nice to have the juice when you need it. But if I'm trying to make a DX contact, it sure is nice to be able to pump out a KW if you absolutely have to there.
Yeah, I know. Up and down the other end, thinking, damn, sometimes I turn those amps off. It is what it is. I could buy them, and I just can't bring myself to do it.
then it gets frustrating when you're going up against someone trying to get over and you're over a rush or whatever. But it's fun. It really is. But I'll let you go. I know you got guys waiting to get in here. Enjoy listening to you for a while. KN4TOZ. I'm going to be calling you fine.
All right there, Dave. Hey, man, I really appreciate you there, sir. You know, another good way to get an amp to save a few pennies there, and QTH, you know, QuebecTangoHotel.net. You know, that's where I got this Clipperton L, and it turned out it wasn't even that far from me. I had to drive about 2 hours to get it, but it was a screaming deal, and it works just fine. It's got a couple of small blemishes on it and whatnot, but, you know, what 40-year-old amplifier doesn't? You know, thing's older than I am, so... Anyway, it is what it is, but, all right there, Dave. Well, you have a great night there, man. Keep up the good work. You're doing a fantastic job there, my friend, and that 100 watts in a wire is going to make you work the world, believe me. You just got to have patience, man. I know. I've been there for a long time. I was there. I got into this hobby when I was a little kid, and believe me, I didn't have any money. That's all I had was 100 watts in a wire, so, yeah. Made a lot of contacts with it there. So, anyway there, David. All right there. We'll catch you later there. Kilo November 4 Tango Oscar Zulu. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
73 to you. Have fun. That's what we
Kilo Delta 9 again. All right, Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Hotel Kilo. Looks like Thomas in Indiana there, QSL. Copy there, my friend. I got you about a 5 and 6 there, about a 56 into central Montana there, Roger.
Copy the 5-6 here, 5-7 Indiana. What's your grid there?
What's my what? I'm sorry.
What's your grid?
Oh, it's Delta November 4-7 Mike Juliet, I do believe. Roger there, Thomas. All right there, man. I'm sorry. You're kind of faded down on my noise level a little bit, but anyway, got you in the logbook there, my friend. Thank you very much for being there, and we'll catch you next time around there. Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Hotel Kilo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir, and QRZ.
Whiskey 3 Echo Alpha Tango.
Whiskey 3 Echo Alpha Tango. I sent you a QSL card today, sir, from the Whiskey 7 Mike Oscar Bravo activation here about a week ago.
Well, thank you very much for that, sir. You're nice and loud tonight. Plus 10, plus 20 over.
Copy. Yeah, I recognize that call sign real quick. When I wrote that QSL card out today, I was like, I think I said something. I was like, W7, man, you're hungry. I said something like that to you, I think.
Yeah, you said, you asked me if I was hungry during the belt or stampede, whatever it was.
Yeah, during Belt Stock there, Belt Stock. Yeah, that was the 4th annual Belt Stock, first time that we'd ever actually activated it. And I'm on the same station. I'm just here at my house, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that, like I said, I dumped all the QSL cards at the post office today, so it should be going out. It should be there Tuesday, so, you know, give or take into the week, early next week, you'll have a card in the mail. They're actually pretty cool cards. They turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I was sitting here trying to get into you 2 or 3 times, so I pulled up your website and actually listened to the contact that I made with you over on Belt Stock, I think it is.
Oh, so you checked that one out on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I need to go through there and clip some of those out. But boy, it takes a long time, because usually what I'll do is I do the live like I'm doing right now on TikTok here, and then I download it, and then when I have time, I'll sit there and I'll listen to the whole thing, and I'm like, oh, that was really cool, and then I'll go back and I'll edit it out, and I'll save it, and then continue on, and I'll make little videos out of it. But like I said, I'm so darn busy in the summertime, you know, it's just starting to peter out, so I'm going to start having some more time to do that again. But I'll try to cut that clip out individually there and post it.
Sounds good.
All right there, my friend. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you being there, buddy. And, yeah, check out the card when you get it. It's going to be pretty cool. If you're going to QSL to it, it's got to be to my call sign. because it's not going to go to Albany, Oregon. I'm actually working on changing that on the club call to get the right mailing address on there. I've been in contact with ARRL to get that done. So, anyway, there you go. Whiskey 3, Echo Alpha Tango. You have a great rest of your night there, Sam. Thank you very much for being in there, my friend. And we'll catch you again. We got you in the logbook there. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
73.
Roger, roger there, my friend. Have a great rest of your night. Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra. QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sierra Victor.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike, what was the rest?
Mike Sierra Victor.
There we go. Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sierra Victor. It's Felipe in Maryland there, Roger. Beautiful signal up here there, sir. 5'8" to 5'9" into central Montana.
Okay, you are 5'9" plus 5. Very nice, strong signal, sir. I located Mike Delta.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, he sounded good out of Maryland there, my friend. We got a little bit of a pile up, and I couldn't really hear anything. Then all of a sudden, here you come. So, yeah, you're doing a good job there, my friend. You keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. You too. Thank you. Enjoy your holidays. Thank you.
You too, Felipe. Thank you very much there, my friend. We got you in the logbook on QRZ. And we'll catch you next time around there, my friend. Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sierra Victor. Have a great rest of your night. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ.
Kilo 6 Hotel Papa Bravo.
That was a big signal right there. Kilo 6 Hotel Papa Bravo. That's Don there in Pine Grove. I'm pretty sure I sent you a QSL card today too, sir.
Man, you are booming in here. Man, you're 20 over here in the Pine Grove. Great signal.
Copy there. Well, man, you can't be telling me stuff like that. You guys are making my head swell. You guys got to quit that, no? But, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're only running a few 100 watts out here. We're not doing too much. You're doing good, though, too. You're about 10 over up here.
Okay, yeah, great to know. So, I'm going to let you get back to it, man. There's a ton of people calling you. Go ahead.
All right there, my friend. Yeah, we don't have a limit tonight. We were only doing 47 last weekend, and you were in there. So you got your card is officially at the post office today. So I got all those filled out. It took me about 3 hours, but I got all the belt stock W7 MOB QSL cards filled out and dropped today. So there you go. All right there, my friend. Thanks for being in there. We got you in the logbook on my end now. And we'll catch you later. Kilo 6 Hotel Papa Bravo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73 QRZ. Okay, Lima Charlie again.
Good evening.
All right, you were kind of breaking up there, or something funky on your signal there. Can you give me the call sign one more time?
Sorry. Kilo 2 Lima Charlie. Is that in,
There we go. Kilo 2 Lima Charlie. And so that's Linwood there in Lynchburg, Virginia. And you said something about a QSL card. I'm sorry. Go ahead again.
I was saying I was but it's not. So no QSL cards.
Man, I do apologize there, Linwood. You got something going on there. Looks like this is our second contact, by the way. Something going on with your audio there. It's kind of, your audio's like way up and down there, my friend. I'm having a really hard time with it.
I'll try again later.
All right there, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know if conditions just dropped out on us or what happened. It sounded like something was going on with your microphone or something of that nature. I'm not real sure what the heck was happening. But anyway, we got you in the logbook there, my friend. Kilo 2 Lima Charlie. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ. Okay, the mobile station again.
Kilo Bravo 6 Sierra November Mobile.
Kilo Bravo 6 Sierra Sierra November. That looks like Thomas and Auburn there. QSL?
Yes, indeed, Tom and Auburn. You're a good, solid 5'9". You sound great in Montana tonight.
Copy, copy. Yeah, you're a good 5'8" to 5'9" as well there, sir. I'm just going to throw a 5'9" in there just because. But, yeah, great signal from your mobile. What are you running?
Running an FT891, 100 watts into an ACAS 120 alpha screwdriver antenna. So nothing too special, but it's a big ground plane. It's on top of a van.
Oh, there you go. I tell you what, man, I have that same setup in my pickup there. I got that 891 with that ATOS. The difference is the ATOS, I had it on the roof of my pickup and on a mag mount, and I tell you what, it worked, but it had current on the feed line there, and I was not liking that. So I ended up putting a permanent fender mount on there is what I did, and it works a lot better. But boy, there's something about that ATOS antenna on that 891. It sure is a good setup.
Yeah, it seems to have worked well for me. I'm about 120 countries or 105 countries or something like that and still climbing. So it's a good setup. And yeah, I got around the bonding problem by simply
Roger, roger there, Tom. All right there, my friend. Well, you keep rocking that mobile station there, buddy. You're booming in here, man. Doing a fantastic job tonight. Thank you very much for being in there. It is much appreciated. You mobile safe out there, my friend. Kilo Bravo 6 Sierra Sierra November. That was Tom there in California. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ. Thanks for the gift. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome, Bobby. Thank you. All right, sorry, I got distracted there. Let's try that again. QRZ. All right, we got Kilo Delta Zero Bravo Whiskey Kilo. Looks like Kevin in Iowa there. QSL.
QSL. We're actually portable about a mile and a half north of the home QTH there in a little county park.
Thanks for the likes.
Camping with the grandkids. Running 897D here into a homebrew vertical with a 12-gauge stranded wire held up by a PVC pipe.
Roger, roger. Well, heck, that's working for you, that 12-gauge strand of wire there being held up by PVC. That's awesome, man. It's definitely working. You're doing a good job. Good 59, 5 and 9 into Belt, Montana there, Roger.
QSL in the 5'9". I have here 5'9 plus 20, 5'9 plus 20 here in southwest Iowa, over.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Like I said, you guys got to quit telling me that. You're making my head swell out here. But I really appreciate the 5'9 plus 20 into Iowa. Sounding good over here, though, my friend. Kevin, you're doing a good job.
Well, nice to know the old radio still put out a signal on a piece of wire that, I've been told it shouldn't work. I got my coax from the radio into a little balun, which is about 10 feet of RG58, and alligator clip soldered to the center conductor and to the shield. And the center conductor alligator clip is just clipped onto the end of that 12-gauge wire over.
Isn't that funny? You know, it's really funny how people say, oh, that won't work. Yeah, that's not going to work at all, you know. But, yeah, then you go ahead and do it, and it works just great. So, you know, it's funny because I remember being a little kid and talking to people like, well, you can't do it that way. You have to do it this way. And it frustrated the heck out of me. So what I started doing is I just kind of listened. I would listen to everybody, and they would say, well, I built this. And this guy will be like, well, I built this, but I did it this way. So, you know what? I just started conglomerating crap on my own and made it work. And that's what I've always done. I've been doing that for like 25 years, you know. And I tell you what, you know, today I'm pretty frustrated with the antenna I've put together out here today in my backyard. Obviously not the one I'm talking on at the moment. I'm pretty frustrated with the one though, and that I built, and I've been playing with it. And I went outside. And my wife's like, "It's like 94 degrees out. What are you doing?" And I'm like, well, whatever. So anyway, that's all we do. We're ham operators. We're amateurs. We play. We experiment. We make things work. And what you're doing is doing a great job there, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, everybody gets a little envious of this thing when I bring it out to field day events. And Ham Radio Club belong to Heartland Ham, Glenwood, Iowa.
It happens, buddy.
Twice a year. And I always think
20 meters is always up and down.
Just just 12 gauge stranded wire.
And we're coming up on twilight. It's changing.
$5 into this thing, and they show up with $300, $400, $500 multi-band antennas, and it outperforms them every time. And you hit the AT897 tuner on the side of this radio, and I use that one wire for everything. I've done all over the world for the last 15 years on it.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Well, there you go, man. There you go. And that's all it takes. And really, all you've done is built a vertical dipole, is what it sounds like to me. So, yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm really glad that that's working for you there. So, all right there, Kevin. Well, I'm going to work about 3 or 4 more contacts here, and I think I'm going to get the heck out of here. So, it's starting to get, like I said, we're getting about twilight, and I probably got to go up there and shut that darn sprinkler off out there and probably let my dogs out here at some point. I got the sprinkler running on the yard there, have now for a couple hours. So, yeah. Anyway, it's still darn hot up here in Montana, boy. It's not gonna. It's getting pretty cold at night, not quite to freezing yet, but you know, in the 90s during the day. So it's fall's coming, but slowly there. So anyway, there, Kevin. Thank you very much for being there, sir. Keep up the good work. You're doing an absolutely fantastic job there, my friend. And we'll catch you on the flip side there, buddy. And thank you again for being there. Kilo Delta Zero Bravo Whiskey Kilo. Like I said, keep up the good work there, sir. We'll catch you later. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana, 73.
Whiskey Alpha 2 Alpha Echo Charlie.
Kilo Delta Zero, Bravo.
73 there, my friend. Have a good evening. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra, QRZ.
Eagle Oscar 6, Charlie Charlie uniform.
Foxtrot X-Ray. Foxtrot X-Ray again.
Yeah, Whiskey Alpha. Golf Fox X-Ray at Hal, Hotel Alpha Lima in Chico, California. How you doing, Travis?
There you are, Hal. All right, man. Well, hey, beautiful signal up here there, sir. You're doing absolutely fantastic there, my friend. And what the heck you got running there? You got a Drake setup going. Is that what you're talking on?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to share that with you. This is my vintage Drake that I have been using since on and off since 1976, and into a 4BTV vertical out in the backyard. And that's about it. I just wanted to say hello. You're moving in here. Good 20 over 9 on the Drake, and that's, I think, pretty conservative.
Copy. Well, I really appreciate the 20 over 9 down there in California, man. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Good solid 5 and 9. I'm only running about 300 watts over here, so just so you know. And I don't think I've even really said what my station is tonight. Normally, I'm pretty diligent about that, but it's been a while here. I'm kind of rusty at this, so I'm super busy during the summer, and I'm getting a little rusty. I need to say it more, but so what we got running here, we got an IC 7300, and the microphone's a Heil PR 781. I'm dumping this 7300 into a Dentron Clipperton L, loafing it along right around 300 watts, give or take a little bit. And my antenna's a 20-meter horizontal dipole. It's a half a wavelength. It's built out of aluminum tubing, broadside east and west, about 30 feet in the air there, Roger.
Wow, that sounds great. I took a look on QRZ, saw a couple of the pictures real quick when I heard you a little while ago. I'm still running these 6JB6s in the Drake TR4. They've been in there since the late 70s. So I don't think they're putting out any 250 watts or so anymore. It's probably closer to around 150, 175, but it seems to get the job done. Not doing a whole lot of DXing, but it's a lot of fun. And just thought I'd say hello. This movement signal, it really jumped out at me as I was tuning down the band. So have a great night, and go get your other couple of contacts, and we'll catch you on the next one. 73 WA6GFX.
All right there, Hal. Well, hey, man, I really appreciate it. Yeah, you keep that vintage stuff going, man. There's something about them tube rigs. The last tube rig I had that actually ran was an old Swan 500 Sagnet, and I ended up buying a whole station from a gentleman in Lebanon, Oregon. I bought his tower, his beam, his radios. I bought the whole darn thing. He was an older gentleman, and I can't remember his call sign, but I called him Boom. His last name was, what the heck? I don't remember. Anyway, we called him Boom is what we called him because of his last name there. He is a super, super nice guy. And that old Swan, man, that thing would just crank. And it would take about 30 minutes. You'd fire it up, And it would sit there and it would just drift back and forth and drift and drift and drift. And then pretty quick, it would just center up. Boop, there we are. All right, now we can talk on her. And I ended up giving that thing to a new ham there who just got his general. He tested for technician, and then he got his general. And he's like, man, I want to get on HF. And I said, well, here, buddy, you can take the Swan. No big deal. And as far as I know, he still got it, and he made tons of contacts on that thing. Cool rig. So there's something about those tube rigs. They are awesome. They are really fun to play with too. So, all right there, Hal. You keep up the good work there, my friend. You're sounding great, and good signal up here in the Montana there, my friend. You keep up the good work there, and take care of that old radio, boy, because it'll last forever. That's for sure. Whiskey Alpha 6 Golf Fox X-Ray. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73. My friend, and QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Alpha Echo Charlie.
Crap, I fat fingered it. Whiskey Alpha 2, crap, I can't remember the rest.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Alpha Echo Charlie. Copy?
There we go. I was thinking it was Alpha Fox Charlie, but we got you there. So that's Michael in Minnesota there, QSL.
QSL, Travis, and you are 5'9 plus 20 into Dayton, Minnesota. I'm about 25 miles northwest of Minneapolis. Over.
Copy. Well, you're doing pretty good up here yourself. Good solid 59. Not even hardly budging there, my friend. Good solid 59 into central Montana. Doing great.
Yeah, excellent. I was surprised. I was listening to some of your QSOs. 94 in Montana. Wow. It's supposed to be cooling down about now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think today hit 93 or 94 degrees. Tomorrow's supposed to be up there too, and then it's supposed to get down to the 80s, then the 70s, and then back up to 90. And it's all over the place. It's like bipolar this time of year, you know. But I guarantee you, by the end of the month, it's going to be dropping down to freezing there at night. That's what's going to happen. It happens every year. Usually, sometime in October, we get our first snow. And, of course, we've already had snow. We actually had snow a week ago, but it was way up in the mountains there. Up on the Little Belts, the Highwood Baldy, around 7,000 feet, they were getting snow. Up by Glacier National Park, they were getting some snow up there. Shut down one of the passes there for a night. And so it's coming. It's definitely coming. But I'm ready. I think me and my wife and, well, everybody else I know, we're ready for the snow. We don't like this heat up here.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm the same here, too. Give me the cold over the heat anytime.
Thanks for the roses.
I won't keep you. I appreciate the contact, and I know there's other stations that would like to talk to you. So, QSL and 73s. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Alpha Echo Charlie.
All right there, Michael. I really appreciate you there, sir. Thank you very much for being in there. And, man, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I think I'm going to have to go let this dog out. He's an old man, and he's looking at me like he's got to go. And if I don't let him out when he's got to go, then he just goes. So I think I'm going to have to go let him out or have my wife let him out, one of the two there. So anyway, I think I'm going to go let my dog out real quick, and I'll be back in just just a minute or so here. Whiskey Alpha 2, Alpha Echo Charlie. Have a great night there, sir. We'll catch you a little later. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. Give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put my dog outside.
73, Travis.
I really apologize for that there. I had to get the old man outside so we could use the restroom there. Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo Victor 5 Alpha.
All right, I think I heard a Kilo Victor 5 Alpha. Is that right?
Roger, Roger. KV-5A, name's Dave. I'm here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, northwest of Albuquerque. Good signal in here. Fine day. You've got a great audio, too. Over.
Roger, Roger. I really appreciate that. They're around Albuquerque. You're doing a good job yourself there, David. And got you about a 5.7 to 5.8 up here. You're sounding good. I think I'm starting to lose conditions a little bit, but yeah, you're sounding really good there yourself there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're 5.9. I do have one amplifier on one preamp on, but still a great signal. So carry on, man. You're doing a great job. Kilo Victor 5 Alpha. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
You as well there, my friend. Thank you very much for that, David. I really appreciate that, sir. I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day weekend yourself before you got to get back to the grind or whatever the heck you're doing there. So anyway, there, great job from New Mexico. Great to hear you out there. My antenna's broadside east to west, so I'm getting you off the edge of my antenna there to the south. So anyway, you're doing a fantastic job. Kilo Victor 5 Alpha. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, my friend, and QRZ. All right, Kilo 05, or Kilo, oh my gosh, Kilo whatever 5 station again. I messed it up.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Kilo Bravo.
There we go. Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Kilo Bravo. Looks like Peter in Arkansas there, QSL.
Yes, sir. You're about a 5.9.
I really appreciate that. Are you a newer ham there, sir?
Yeah, I'm a newer ham. Just got a random bug on my ass beginning of the year and started just getting into it. I got my general, about a few months ago.
Copy. All right, well, congratulations on that, my friend. Welcome to the hobby. I'm absolutely just ecstatic that you're here. Thank you very much for being here. And just so you know, I got you about a 5.5 to 5.7 up here into Montana. And hey, man, welcome to the hobby. Everybody give him a round of applause there for Peter. There we are. Yeah, that's right, man. Congratulations. Congrats on your general. And again, welcome to the hobby. Thank you very much for being out there and getting your license, my friend. You're putting a smile on my face.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm running an FT891 here on a friggin' battery right now, and I just got an inverted D 20-meter dipole up in the air outside, an old CD antenna climbing up to the house, and yeah, working out.
Copy. Well, I tell you what, man, that 20-meter inverted V is working decent for you. So, yeah, you're doing a good job there, my friend. You keep up the good work, and we'll catch you on down the coax another time. I'm going to try to get a couple more here before the band drops out on me, which looks like it's kind of starting to do, so we'll see what happens there. But anyway there, Peter, we got you in a logbook on QRZ. I really appreciate you being there. Again, welcome to the hobby, man. Congrats on your general, and thank you very much for letting me get you in the logbook, man. It's pleasure's all on my end. So have a great rest of your night there, my friend. Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Kilo Bravo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
73, good night.
Hello, sir. What was that again? Who was that again? Okay, one more time. Something for Papa Mike.
Roger. Delta 4 Papa Mike.
All right, there it is. So I think I got it that time. Let's see. Delta 444 Papa Mike. Let's see. There we are. Okay, you're in Cape Verde. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Is that right? You're in Cape Verde? Roger there, sir. Thank you for the 5 and 9. I got you about a 5 and 7. 5 and 7. 57 into Central Montana there. QSL.
Roger, thank you for 57. Only one and 2 elements dimensional side. Thank you for now. Good evening, and to the next time. 27 TBP.
Roger, Roger there, sir. Thank you very much there. Pierre Paulo, I think is how you're saying it. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but thank you very much for being there, sir. I really appreciate it. Delta 44 Papa Mike out there in Cape Verde. Thank you very much, sir. I got you logged into QRZ. We'll catch you next time around. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir, in QRZ.
Whiskey Bravo 5 Oscar X-Ray Quebec.
Papa Tango.
Okay, Whiskey Bravo 5 Oscar X-Ray Quebec. Looks like James in Texas there. QSL.
Yep, I go by Jim. Yeah, that's me. And you're coming in loud and clear about S9 here in Waco.
Copy, copy. I see that there. I just, as you were saying that, I was reading your QRZ. It said I go by Jim. And, yeah, you're doing real good here, too, man. Good solid 59 there. Looks like you got a good-looking puppy dog, and I see that you're a Freemason as well there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. That's correct. I am.
Yeah, fantastic. I hang out with the Masonic Amateur Radio Club here in Great Falls, Montana, too. So there you go. Well, good signal up here there, Jim.
Yeah, I've been a Mason and a Shriner for like 23 years.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Well, good deal on that there, my brother. So thanks for being in there. Looks like, man, what do you got? What kind of antenna is that on your pickup there?
That's a Tar Heel 75A with a shortened rod. It's a 30-inch rod and a capacity hat on top.
Okay, so that is a Tar Heel. That's kind of what I was thinking. I recognize that capacity hat on top, and I was like, holy cow. So that thing, I think it'll probably handle full legal limit, can it?
Well, no, that is only rated 250 watts CEP. The standard mobile antenna is only rated 100, but I do run a 250 watt amplifier in there, so I use the 250 watt antenna. But no, that won't handle full legal limit, but then I'm not going to attempt to draw enough amperage to run full legal limit mobile.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's awesome. I bet that thing works real good. I've never played with the Tar Heels. I've got an ATOS antenna, but I'm only running 100 watts in the pickup there. So, but oh, there it is. Yeah, now I just got down the bottom. I see that amplifier there. So, oh man, that's cool. Yeah, you got a nice little setup there. That's pretty similar to what I have. I've got that 891, and I've got an FTM 500 in there. So pretty. Yeah, I think that's a 300 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, pretty good little setup you got going there, sir.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 300s. I got one here at the house, and then I got the one in the car. And I bought both of them new a couple of years ago, and now that they come out with the 500, I'm very seriously thinking about taking this 300 that I got here at the house and putting it back in the box. I got the box, the bracket, and everything with it, and taking it down to our Belton Hamfest the first weekend in October and trading it in on a 500 and see if I like it better.
Well, and I'll be honest with you, I've never ran a 300. I don't know if there's really that much difference. I just said heck with it and bought the 500. I'll be honest, I'm not really that big of a Yaesu fan. I've never really messed with them too awful much, but that 891 is decent. I still like my 7000 better, my ICOM, but the 891 is decent for what it does. I don't really have too many complaints about it. And the 500, it's a cool rig. Once you learn how to use it, it's really cool, so it's definitely got its quirks for me because I'm not like 2 meter 70 centimeter. Typically I've ran Kenwood, so it's definitely a little bit different, but it is a cool rig. I will say that. It's got a lot of really cool features.
Well, yeah, the main reason that I'm considering changing to the 500 is it's got a speaker built into the control head, and since all my transceivers are under the back seat,
this is an IC7300 ICOM
speaker, and it's mounted up by the rear window, just below the rear window, so it kind of blows people out if they happen to be sitting in the back seat of the truck for me to hear up front. So I thought perhaps the 500 that has a built-in speaker in the control head might be better to have the audio up where I am instead.
Well, that's another thing I like about that 500. That's something that sold me on it because I've got multiple rigs. I've got a little Cheese Whiz 11 meter rig in there, and I've got a GMRS rig in there, and I've got that 891, and I've got the that 500 in there. So you got 4 different rigs in there, and I just don't have all the room in that pickup for all them speakers. So that front firing speaker's pretty good, and that old Dodge pickup of mine's not the quietest thing in the world running down the road, and I can hear everything on that that front firing speaker on that radio there. So it's I would say, you know, if you can do some trading or something and get one, boy, I'd do it. I think you're gonna like it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like I said, when the Hamfest comes the first weekend of October, there's a
yes,
dealer
it does.
that
But
comes
so
down
does
here.
this radio right
He's
here.
up in Paris, Texas.
That's a shack in a box right there, my friend.
Sometimes I buy a few things from R&L because they usually have the best prices on anything. But then I tell this guy up in Paris, up at Main Trading Company, you know, I can get a better price right here, and he'll usually make me a heck of a deal. Anyway, I'll say 73 to you, let you see who else you can run across this evening, and I'll put you in the log. And yeah, thanks for mentioning about my dog. I love that dog. I've had her almost 7 years, and she's fixing to turn 8, so she ought to have a few more good years left. 73 to you. We'll catch you again, I'm sure. WB5OXQ.
Copy there, Jim. All right there, my friend. Great QSO there. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love my dogs. I just had to go let my old boy out. He's I've got a little fox terrier here. He's a pretty good dog. He's about 8 or 9 years old. I've had him since he was just about a year. I adopted him. And then my big dog, which is the old man, I call him. He's a German Shepherd slash husky mix there. He's cream color. He's really tall. I'm about 5'10", and his back comes up to about my waist when he's standing up. But he's about 11 or 12 years old there, and he's getting old. That's for sure. He's still doing pretty good. We take pretty good care of him, regular vet visits and whatnot. But he, you know, he's an old dog, man. I'm definitely a dog lover. I've had him since he was about 9 months old. So yeah, I get that with the dogs. That's they're just like your kids, you know. I mean, I've got a 13-year-old kid too, but my dogs are my kids too. So kind of one of them deals. But all right, there, James, or excuse me, Jim. Hey, you have a great rest of your evening there, my friend. I'm going to get 1 or 2 more, and I'm going to get the heck out of here. I think I got a 75-meter net I want to get in on here pretty quick. So anyway, have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you on down the coax there, my friend. Whiskey Bravo 5, Oscar X-Ray Quebec. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir. All right, do we have any more? Let's get one more good contact out here. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Papa Tango.
Okay, was that Kilo Fox 0 India Papa Tango?
QSL, and you're 5'9" plus here into South Central Missouri, Mike Oscar.
Copy there, Daniel. All right, man. Yeah, you are a good solid 59. Beautiful signal, or beautiful audio there as well there, my friend. What are you running over there?
Right now, I've got my Yaesu ST991A, and the microphone is the Yaesu M-90, and I've got it turned to 100 watts on this, but my CN901 on the average is showing about 85 or 90 watts. Over.
Roger. Well, it's working good for you. You kind of jumped down a little bit there to about a 5 and 7, but yeah, you were up there about a good solid 59, but the band's up and down as usual with 20 meters. So anyway, no, sounding good, man. Great audio. I like it. Sounds fantastic. Sounds like you're sitting in the easy chair right next to me here in the shack there, Roger.
Heck, QSL, yeah, I've been listening to you and watching how the band has been going up and down. I've seen you peak 10 over all the way down to about a 5.3 and then right back up again. So, and then my antenna is a homebrew fan dipole. Here's a picture of it on. I think there's one on my QRZ page and stuff. But it's something I made myself. I like making my HF antennas out of wires. I got plenty of wires, so that's what I work on and play with. So I see what I can do and see if I can make it better every time.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've been kind of fighting one here that I built today, but that's okay. You know, we're going to get her figured out here one way or the other, maybe tomorrow. And if not, then heck of it. I'll sit there and be frustrated with it until next weekend. I don't care. Whatever. But anyway, that's the way it goes when you build antennas. That's what I'm on, though, the homebrew antenna right now. Just a horizontal 20-meter dipole built out of aluminum tubing there. And but by golly, this thing, I measured it out, did a little bit of math, and I put this thing up. I wrapped, I took some RG213, wrapped about eight coils at about 6 inches, and hot to one side, ground to the other. Put this thing up in the air, and by golly, she's about a 1.3 and across the entire 20-meter band. And, man, I just left it alone, put a little bit of power through it, and away we go.
Well, it is definitely working for you. That sure sounds good. Yeah, you talk about making them. I tried to put up a off-center fed one this morning. It didn't quite work. Trees got in the way. I was going to try to do 160 meter on it. Well, you know that meant that wire was about 8 miles long on the long end. So I had it down through the yard, across the fence, out in the field, and into a tree, and then I couldn't get it out of the lens. And I thought, oh, heck with it. I just pulled it down. I'll make an 80 meter out of it, and I'll try it again when it's in the fall when it's not so hot and muggy. So, yeah, I know exactly how that is. You just throw it in the pile and work on it another day. Over.
Yep, that's exactly what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. You know, you just come back to it. Just like when you're working on a rig or something, you know, and you get so gall-darn frustrated because it's such a simple job that just there's something holding you up, and you just got to walk away from it for a while. So it is what it is. But we'll perfect it one of these days. We'll get her done. So anyway, I got lots of wire myself. In fact, I got a 500-foot spool here I just got too. So yeah, we're always building something out of it, or building some sort of antenna over here. But all right there, my friend. I appreciate you there, Daniel. You have a great rest of your night there, sir. And man, great talking to you. And we'll catch you on down the coax another time there, buddy. Kilo Fox 0 India Papa Tango. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
All right. Well, it's been enjoyable. I had a good conversation with you, and I always like talking to other home brewers out there and their issues and stuff on the building the antennas. So yeah, we know exactly what it takes. You know, I just got to throw it down sometime, put your hat back on, and go in and drink a cup of coffee. So, all right, Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra KF0 IPT. I'll let you go. 7-3. Have a good evening.
73 there, my friend. Thanks for being in there. We got you in the log. We'll catch you later there. All right, let's get one more contact here, and then I'm going to bounce out of here to 80 meters. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 8 Yankee Uniform Echo.
All right, that was a big signal. Kilo Charlie 8 Yankee Uniform Echo. Looks like Mark in Ohio there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Good to hear you. Listen, you've got a good signal coming back to Ohio. I'm in Ottawa County, Ohio, which is the south shore of Lake Erie, not too far from Toledo, Ohio. And you've got a 5.9 plus sometimes 15 over S9 here into Northwest Ohio. Good audio, no problem whatsoever. We're operating a Kenwood 2000 with a 10-tack amplifier, a Centurion amplifier, about 700 watts of power out to a 9-element Optibeam antenna pointed kind of in your direction. So there you go. Anyway, Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. This is Kilo Charlie 8 Yankee Uniform Echo, not too far from the south shore of Lake Erie. Go ahead.
Copy there, my friend. Well, I tell you what, man, you're like 10 to 15 over 9, so that Optibeam's working good. And I don't hear too many guys in the United States running them Optibeams, but a lot of guys overseas are running them. But that's really cool that you got that thing, and that 700 watts is absolutely just working fantastic there. So I've been kind of thinking about building talking about being an antenna builder here that I was talking with the other gentleman about. I've been kind of thinking about building a small antenna. I don't know what band I want to build it on, but I want to try like some either square or possibly rectangle aluminum tubing, just to kind of play with it. Because I think from this antenna that I'm talking on now, I noticed that the 20-meter dipole that I had up out of wire compared to this one, which they were basically at the same height and only about 20 feet away from each other, this antenna performs extremely better. I'm thinking about, I don't know if it's radiation patterns or what the heck it is, but I'm thinking about trying something with either, like I said, square or rectangle tubing there. So, and I know Optibeam, they've got some pretty cool designs. I've kind of looked at some of that before.
Yeah, Roger. I've had an opportunity to speak with the guy that designed all of the Optibeams. In fact, unfortunately, about a year and a half ago, this Optibeam went down in a tornado that went over to the top of the house. Didn't touch the house or the roofing, but it did grab the top 20 foot of a 50-foot aluminum tip-over antenna tower and just dropped it right on the ground and ruined about 9 different individual elements of the of the antenna itself that had to be replaced. It took about 3 months to get it all ironed out, and they sent all the extra element pieces through DX Engineering here in Ohio, and we just got it back up in the air 3 days ago, man, after a long 2.5 weeks, or 2 weeks anyway, of a tower down, tower replacement, or top 20 feet of the tower replacement, new rotor, new cables, and then put the thing back together, back up in the air. So I'm a happy camper. I'm going to stay up all night and talk to people, I guess. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, hey, listen, you got a great signal. It hung right in there, almost 20 over S9. So no problem whatsoever. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. Good signal, my friend. Good hearing you over there in the great sky country. And we're not too far from the wide open water country up here. Anyway, thanks for picking me up. This is KC8YUE. Back to you.
Copy there, Mark. All right there, my friend. Well, yeah, and well, that's good. I'm glad that they helped you out and got the you got everything back up in the air. But yeah, I'd probably be doing the same thing. I'd be like, well, crap. I guess we're going to keep spinning the beam all night and see if we can't get into Europe and into Russia and into Japan, and I mean, what the heck, you might as well just check everywhere. You got the beam there. One of these days, I'm probably going to put a reflector on this darn dipole here. I've got everything to do it. I just need to put a boom on it and a reflector. And put a little rotator under it, and I think we'd be pretty good to go. But I just never done it yet. I just haven't got around to it. I've built other antennas and all that jazz. Holy cow. Excuse me there. Sorry about that. That yawn kind of came out of nowhere. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm just glad that you got that OptiBeam up and going again. And, man, those are fantastic antennas. I've researched the heck out of them, and I've kind of... sketched, well, I'll just say it, heck it with it. I've copied their designs, and I've wrote down measurements and stuff like that, just for future reference in a notebook there, just for something to kind of play with if I ever get bored. So, yeah, definitely fantastic antennas. So, anyway there, my friend, I think I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'm going to go over to 80 meters, or 75, excuse me, and see if I can't check into my net there. So, Mark, you have a great rest of your evening. I really appreciate you there, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your DX, and enjoy the new OptiBeam setup there, my friend. Kilo Charlie 8 uniform, Kilo Charlie 8 Yankee uniform Echo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana.
Yeah, that's 73, my friend, and stay safe. Thanks a lot. Good contact. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, sir. We'll catch you down the coax another time. 73. And I want to say thank you for everybody out there who hung in there and hung out. We're going to try to be doing this weekly again here now that we're slowing down. So we'll catch everybody later. Thank you very much, everybody. 73, again, Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. Have a great night, everybody. All right, guys, I'm going to get the heck out of here.
Ohio, this is Kilo Victor 5 Alpha going to Mexico. Do you copy, over?
All right.
Yes, I do. Clear signal.
Thank you guys very much for hanging out. We'll do a little round of the shack here because we always do this.
This is KC8YUE. Your call.
Yeah, we've had a couple of beverages, but that's all right. Period of a few hours here, but anyway, give everybody a little tour of the shack. There's my amplifier. There's that bugger right there. And we got watt meters and amplifiers and tuners and more radios, and we got that radio there that rarely ever gets turned on. But there's our microphone right there. We got more QSL cards up there. We got all kinds of stuff over here. We got a battery down there. But we got a shack dog right there, one of them. And then, of course, we got the big giant wall map out here.
And not too far from the south shore of Lake Erie, in the western part of the western basin of Lake Erie. So
anyway, there's the shack. And there's another shack dog right there. That's the old man, if anybody's been listening to that. The old man over there. So anyway, there's a bunch of wire and all kinds of crap there. A spool of wire. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. 73. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the gifts and everything else. Hope everybody has a wonderful night. 73. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
5 over S9 that last run.